listen. This is a live shot of, this is what our environment looks like. Computer over there. This is our #1 camera. We are zoomed in now. You are back.
We've got the news for you.
We got the news. And there's only, Andy, there's only one news story that anyone even cares about anymore. You understand that?
That's right, Jay. Laurel and Yanni.
It is an auditory, what color is the dress? Have you been hearing about this, America? Have you been seeing this Laurel versus Hardy thing?
Actually, we're blowing it, because I think technically it is Yanni.
I hear Yanni, and I see Yanni, but I need to hear Laurel, and I want to see Laurel.
Lindsay says Laurel online.
And as you know, every day at 9:35 a.m. Tuesdays and Thursdays, we do bring you Money Saver traffic.
That's right. It's time to get out to that airport, that Denver International Airport with that big scary horse. I gotta tell you, you missed the boat, Captain.
Yep.
It was time. You should have left for your flight 2 hours ago. No one's gonna be getting those presents from you from your trip.
But we're going straight back into what is breaking news, Andy.
The new big news, Jay, is Bitcoin and the energy of Bitcoin transactions, building the chain, all the activities cumulatively for Bitcoin are coming up. It is making up, how much is it?
It's 0.5% is what I'm reading on the newswire here, Andy.
Yeah, 0.5% of the world's energy is being used right now by Bitcoin.
I was reading all about it. I didn't understand it because I'm in my 30s.
Beat back the Bitcoin with Jaguar Morning Show.
That's right. Our goal is by 2020 that the Jaguar Morning Show is consuming 7% of the world's energy.
That's right.
Every single Tuesday and Thursday. It's not about money for us. It is just about the consumption of resources. We want to hoard these things. We're looking to be like the modern day Catholic Church.
It's time for the movies. We got a lot of loyal online and digital viewers. It's Jaguar Movies. We are going to ruin a movie right now.
And occasionally we'll ruin TV shows. Today, are you familiar with the television show Lost?
There's at least 150 episodes of Lost. Jay's about to tell you the end right now.
How about you turn off your TV then and go watch Lost if it's so important to you?
Idiot.
Here's the thing. They're all dead. And now they're trying to save themselves like it's like a purgatory situation. Yep.
And everything you're watching on the show is just 15 seasons of garbage.
Yep.
At the end, it's like, you don't know that. The Matrix moment in this is, oh, it's just garbage. Okay.
Well done. Just quick shout out.
We have so much content. It moves so fast.
It does.
We're going to flip the script to the oldest script there is, books.
And as you know, the devil's in the city, White. First of all, Isaac, just a young country boy. He finds himself in New Delhi at the Taj Mahal. There's lovemaking, graphic lovemaking, Andy, as I'm sure this is a picture of, this is actually Monsieur Barnes.
Fast forward 200 years, that's how you get to eat a bagel in a food court inside that Barnes & Noble.
That's right. Barnes & Noble's was doomed from the start, but General Noble's had a plan.
That's right, and what you're seeing here is the metaphorical walls in our mind that we build when books go away. We are in the middle of a crime report. Jay cuts the must right to the brass tacks every time. He reminds us that this town is rife with crime.
Muggings, beatings, assaults, people walking around with weapons just brazenly in the street.
I can't tell you how tired I am of seeing a man with a top hat spinning around a pocket watch and hitting a child with a bat that has some nails in it.
Let us know if you've been the victim of a violent crime here in Denver.
That's
which
right.
I'm sure you have. I read a statistic, Andy. 99 out of 100 people in Denver will be the victim of a violent crime today. This map goes in red as murders happen in the Denver
look
area.
Look at this murder up in this little panhandle of Denver.
Yeah, and it goes green when there's more than 100 stabbings. Gray just means that there are people being mugged right then.
Here's a homicide graph. You can see back in the day, we were homicide crazy. We got away from it. And then we got back. It's okay.
I know we're going to travel, but can we just bring that statistic up one more time?
And then boom, we're right back up.
And just let me give you a quick rationale. On this same graph in 2015, Detroit was right here where my finger is.
And we're actually going to take it out to a place that has a lot of secret murders that you don't know about because they're all in the woods. And that is the Forest Moon of Endor.
Look at these sociopaths right here.
Look at these
This is
little bastards.
and little dim sum.
Boulder has banned assault weapons, Jay.
That is right, and I think you know how I feel about it, because I think assault weapons should be mandatory, every man, woman, and child.
Jay's talking about a militia of juggalos with catcher's mitts and hockey helmets and 2 AR-15s, one in each hand.
That's right.
And unlimited ammo being carried in a wagon by a child.
That's just one militia. I want a militia of soccer moms running wild through the streets, once again with an AR-15 in each hand. I want a whole militia of elementary school teachers running through the streets.
That's right, and Stephanie on the internet says, do it. Give the people the guns. Here's the deal, Boulder. You're blowing it. See this lady?
Yes.
She gets it. She's out getting picking up some lunch meat at the store, and she sees an intruder in aisle 7. She's locked in. That person's not walking out of that store with anything but a aorta that's leaking blood.
Bang, bang, bang! Fire your gun into a wall. If you haven't fired a gun into a cement wall today, point blank, you haven't lived. That's what I say.
Here we are thinking about McDonald's. Ronald gets it. Put a silencer on a big gun, but like a big one, so you can really feel it, and then just fire it into the dumpster until that clip is empty.
That brings us right to astrology, Andy. Gemini is a razor blade tongue. They're going to cut you up and leave you crying for mom.
Listen, Geminis, we know you've got a forked tongue. We know you've got a silver one.
I just don't want to see it. It's a lot like a belly button. I know you got one. I know you got a forked tongue freak show.
Yeah.
You're just not going to want to show it to me.
It is good for analingus.
I can talk about this all day, but we got to do the top 10 list,
You
Andy.
asked for it, so we have a doozy for you, and here it is.
Today we're doing top 10 desserts of all time, ladies and gentlemen.
It's a mango lime sorbet, and you can eat it with your vegan friend or with your dad who loves his steak. Number 9, Joe.
The classic snow cone. I'm talking shaved ice snow cone. It's gonna taste great. Take a quick look, Andy, and then deliver them up with number 8.
It is white chocolate fondue. Number 8 dessert of all time, white chocolate fondue.
Number 7, and you know it, anything from the Little Debbie brand. That's her, that's the beautiful one. Andy, lay number 6 on these fine folks.
The Nutty Buddy, that classic ice cream cone dipped in chocolate with little nuts on it, Jay. If you hear that ice cream sound, you're projecting it in your head. It's a mental hallucination.
That was the Nutter Butter. Number 5, of course, is yogurt. Yoplait yogurt. There it is.
Yeah. Oh, number 4, of course. No big surprise here. The creamsicle, Jay.
I ate it in one bite, Andy.
Yeah, Jay likes to put a creamsicle right in the middle of a chocolate taco and eat it down like he's going down on the Titanic. He's never going to eat again.
That is right. Number 3, the Mojave. It is beautiful, especially at sunset. The cactuses, the sand. It's one of my favorites. A lot of people said Sahara. I had other ideas. What's number 2, Andy?
93 degrees all the time. Don't let that fill you. Hell of a desert. It is a full sheet cake.
One full sheet cake eaten in a single serving by one human being, because that is how them Jaguar boys like to party. Banana pudding, ladies and
The
gentlemen.
number 1 dessert of all time, banana pudding. Please welcome Jake Becker. He's watching.
Jake
Good
Becker,
morning,
do me
Jake.
a favor, give me a call. Now, America, you've been demanding it.
These are actually the blue you're seeing is the opening of a portal.
Yes.
In a bunch of various geographies, a supernatural being we have yet to identify is sucking people through a series of portals across the United States.
The devil's rising, Jay, and he is.
If you see a little troll pop out of a tree saying, "Come here," don't go to the troll, don't go to the portal unless you're up for an adventure.
But here in Denver, we're going to be fine. So you just open up a window, light up a J. We're going to take a quick phone call here. Caller, will you go ahead and say your name for us?
This is Alex Triple-Blade.
This is what he looks like right now. You are still on the air, but we are just yelling over you right now because that is how we do it.
All right, well, I'll see you at McDonald's.
That is absolutely correct. Thank you so much, Alan. We'll talk to you real soon.
Call Jay, we'll talk to you on the air right now, but for now, it's headlines, and there's no bigger star in the world right now than Bad Baby, Jay.
Bad Baby is hands down the greatest artist of this generation.
Danielle Bergoli, we've talked to her management, we're trying to get her in here. Any help you could give us on the internet would be appreciated.
So Danielle, we love you. You are a gift to America.
You're
Thank
a
you
gift
so
in
much.
so many different ways. We hope to have you in the studio next week. Tweet at Bad Baby.
Yep.
Tag her on Instagram. Let her know that she needs to catch us inside.
Yes.
If you do this, you could be postmating her a McGriddle.
500 McGriddles next week. You're going to want to do that.